You're stalking me again, Rebecca.
Well, I'm glad you're all right. Don't go out alone.
I saw you from the bushes in the garden.
I have something to show you. Now, walk.
That got a little bit sexual. Chris, I have something to show you. Albert Wesker then proceeds to unzip his fly. This is the TYRANT 003, my penis.
Stop it.
Chris, stop it. No! Do you like shish kebabs, Wesker? Because you've just been turned into one, you fucking bastard. Ow! You big fuck. What is going on, YouTube universe? This is Zirra bringing you guys another installment of Zirra's Retro Rewind, where we throw back to the games of yesteryear. And today, I think this is going to be the final episode of Resident Evil Director's Cut from the PlayStation 1. Ladies and gentlemen, we have an MO disc passcode to find, we have an elevator to power up, and then it's Tyrant battle time. So I'm assuming this is going to be the final episode. Obviously, the title of this video would indicate so. So you would know if this is the final episode or not. Boof! We are heading this way because there was an electronically locked room on the other side of this door previously, and I think that is the room that holds the last passcode. So we're going to get that out of the way first. And then I can show you what lays beyond the passcode door. Okay, come on. Boof. Boof. Where's your two friends? I know there's 4 of you in here. Boof. Got a fax? If you care to read, ladies and gentlemen, feel free to pause and read and then get back to the gameplay. I don't read them if they don't really help prolong the story at all. Let me reload. Boof. There we go. Final passcode. Passcode 1. Beautiful. That officially means, ladies and gentlemen, with the 3 passcodes collected, we will be getting the best possible ending for Chris Redfield, which is brilliant. It's something I set out for since the beginning of this game, and when we play games on this channel, we don't always, you know, strive to 100% complete a game, but in doing so with this passcode, we are going to 100% complete Chris Redfield's playthrough, which is brilliant. I love it. And you guys will now find out why I was so hell-bent on ensuring we get the best ending possible. Because you're about to find out what is behind door number 2.
Chris!
Jill!
It's my girl, Jill Valentine.
Chris, Wesker, he is...
I know.
Yeah, I know about
Jill,
Wesker.
Doesn't open. Look, Jill. Wait here. I'll save you.
Okay, I'll wait.
So, after we defeat the Tyrant and the emergency exit is initiated, Jill's door will unlock. So, as long as we return to her after the Tyrant boss battle, her ass gets saved. The flip side of this is obviously, if you play as Jill Valentine, it's Chris Redfield that is locked up in that cell, and, you know, vice versa. You get the MO discs, you can save Chris to get the best ending, which for Jill is ensuring Chris Redfield and Barry Burton escape. The question that remains for me, and it's always irked me a little bit, I don't know whether they have added to the canon of, or the lore of the original game, but, Barry is obviously missing here. Barry never makes it to the mansion, so I don't know what Barry's story is on that front. And then obviously, if you play as Jill, I don't think Rebecca Chambers ever pops up. So does that mean that Rebecca dies in the explosion, or does she manage to escape on her own? And then vice versa for Barry. Does Barry end up getting into the Spencer Mansion at all, or is he familiar with shit that's going down and, you know, he isn't going to go to the mansion because of that fact? I don't know what the case may be, but what we're going to do here is we're going to quickly grab the shotgun. We're going to load the bitch up, even though I've only got enough for one clip of rounds, basically. We're going to head back to the engine room, and I'm going to troll around there for a bit, because I am almost certain I have missed a control panel or something, because as you can see here, there's no reaction, because there's no power, and if I try to flip the switch, again, no reaction, it has no power, so, time to go get lost in the engine room while trying to find this second computer, I suppose.
A few moments later.
This is the only section I haven't checked out of the engine room, and that was because of those bastard bug things. And obviously the computer's here. Because I'm a goddamn fucking moron. Well, at least the power's back on.
Chris!
I was just about to say, I wonder if Rebecca's going to pop up.
Rebecca, you're safe.
I saw you in the garden. I've caught up with you at last.
You're stalking me again, Rebecca.
Well, I'm glad you're all right. Don't go out alone.
I saw you from the bushes in the garden. Because at this point of the game, if you're playing as Jill, this is where Barry rocks up. The only stark contrast is Barry gets his arm twisted by Wesker into helping him because his family's being held hostage, and he turns on Jill, and I don't think Rebecca's going to turn on Chris. She's too kind-hearted to do shit like that.
Chris, as my subordinate, you have wonderful talent.
I would never work for a company like Umbrella. And Wesker, you were formerly with Umbrella.
What do you mean?
Since when have you been an Umbrella agent? And a traitor to the S.T.A.R.S?
Now you're wrong. I was formerly with Umbrella, yes. But now I'm prepared to face anything. Even getting rid of you vigilante S.T.A.R.S.
Vigilante!
Now, the worst possible situation has occurred. The failure of the experiment created a virus, a biological weapon, polluting the entire lab.
No, the worst happened with the TYRANT virus. I lost some of my S.T.A.R.S team members because of it.
You killed them with your own hands. Did you kill Enrico?
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, like this.
Oh, Rebecca!
Rebecca!
You fucking piece
Don't
of
move.
shit.
If you do, I'll kill you. Chris, I have something to show you. Now, walk.
That got a little bit sexual. Chris, I have something to show you. Albert Wesker then proceeds to unzip his fly. This is the TYRANT 003, my penis. Ha! Hello, big boy. Man, these cutscenes, they're fucking nostalgic as all hell. Yes, I said sheen. I said cutscene, okay?
Is this?
That's right. This is the ultimate life form. TYRANT! Chris? Stop it.
Chris, stop it!
Wesker, you're pitiful. This is your savior? You say this failure is your savior?
I wouldn't be laughing, Chris. He packs a fucking punch.
You can make sure yourself whether TYRANT is a failure or not.
Look, don't get me wrong, in the grand scheme of things, when you compare this to Resident Evil 2's Mr. X, you compare it to the Nemesis from Resident Evil 3, this thing doesn't hold a candle to them, but still, for the first, main boss of the franchise, it fucking did the job back in the day.
Go to hell. Jill will join you too.
Will she now?
What? Don't come this way! No!
Do you like shish kebabs, Wesker? Because you've just been turned into one, you fucking bastard. Good riddance. Although we know he's going to come back in the franchise later on down the line. Which is unfortunate.
Can't kill me.
But Chris gets his comeuppance. Chris gets to kill him in Resident Evil 5, so... Let's go, big boy. Oh, I missed. I missed 2 shots. I don't know why the auto-aim is failing me here. There we go. 3 shots with the Python is enough to stop him in his tracks. For now. For now. What a miserable death. For a miserable son of a bitch. Because this is only a precursor for the main fight. This wasn't the main boss fight in itself. This is just a little taste test, a little hors d'oeuvre. Little appetizer. Let's go check on Rebecca and make sure she's okay. She is a medic, so, you know.
Wow.
Well.
Ha! It seems like this bulletproof jacket is pretty strong.
I see.
How about Captain Wesker?
He is sleeping with the ultimate failure. Hurry up. I want to get out of here.
Sleeping with the ultimate failure. Could be his ex-wife. Ha! Well, at least Rebecca's okay. Wearing a bulletproof vest. I mean, it didn't dawn to me that the medic vest she's wearing is bulletproof, but hey, it saved her life, so can't complain.
Excuse me, Chris.
Yes, Rebecca.
What, Rebecca?
I saw a research file in this lab. It said that a great deal of research on the TYRANT virus exists right here. We should blow this place up.
That's a very good fucking plan.
We are already into it over our heads. Rebecca, can you do it?
Yes, sir. I'll set off a triggering system for a bomb.
Fucking hell.
Okay. Now we have a chance to escape. See you outside the house.
So she's a medic, and in her spare time, she dabbles in making explosives, apparently. Well, we have all but one thing to do right now, and that's go collect Jill Valentine. But before we do so, let's make sure we are aptly equipped for this final TYRANT fight. Because he is going to rear his ugly fucking head again. I'm pretty sure I banked some heals, so we're going to take the green herb. Is that all? No, I knew I had a first aid spray. It's time, ladies and gentlemen. The end is nigh. All we have to do now, go get Jill from her little fucking cage, get to the helipad, take down the TYRANT, we escape. And as you can hear, Rebecca has activated the bomb. And now these bastard bug things are in here too. Get fucked. I have no time to deal with them. I'm coming, Jill. I've got a question to pose to you guys, but we're going to do it after this moment, because this is too wholesome.
Sorry for making you wait.
Chris! I knew I could trust you.
Let's go. There's no need to stay.
I know they're partners, but the way they embrace each other there always made me think there was more to it. That maybe they were sexually involved. Okay, the final question of the day for this series, and I'm going to make sure it's a good one. You're the main character in a horror game. You can choose 4 other video game characters throughout any franchise to be on your team to help you take down all the creatures and survive the onslaught. Which 4 characters join your team?
Let's get going.
Let me know in the comment section down below. Because if I was making a team and I was in a horror game and I had to have some people help me out, I think Jill Valentine would be the first person I selected. I think Sephiroth from Final Fantasy would definitely be on my team. Who else would I bring on board? I would bring on board Scorpion from Mortal Kombat, because having somebody from hell itself giving me a helping hand would be fucking dope as hell. And you fucking spit acid on me, you bastard, while I'm trying to fucking do a question of the day. I don't know who my 4th member would be. Maybe Joel from The Last of Us, because we need somebody who has weathered the storm, that has seen some really bad shit and would act as the father figure per se to the group. So I would have Joel from The Last of Us, Jill Valentine, Sephiroth and Scorpion. But I'm keen to know who you would have in your team. I love how creative you guys get when it comes to posing questions like this. Now, we are on the brink. Hello,
Let's
Jill.
get going.
I would also probably have Leon Kennedy in the mix as well for my team too. Having 2 Resident Evil characters is probably a little bit cheaty, but Jill and Leon respectively are fucking dope.
This is Brad. I have a fuel shortage. Okay, this is the last try. If somebody's alive, please send a sign.
Good old chicken heart, mate. Still flying around the mansion this whole fucking time.
There is 3 minutes until explosion.
We better get the fuck out of here then.
I made it! I set off the triggering system to the bomb!
Great! Rebecca, Brad's up in the helicopter.
Look at those monsters!
Oh my fucking god.
Take care of them. Chris, get in contact with Brad right away.
Okay.
Oh, there is a reason why this game had the Guinness World Book of Records record for worst dialogue, let me tell you what. But onwards and upwards we go to the final boss fight, which is going to give us just over 2 minutes to get the job done. Talk about a race against the clock. And don't let the fact that 3 Magnum rounds stopped it down in the laboratory, because once the Tyrant makes his presence known again, it's going to take more than 3 fucking Magnum rounds, let me tell you that. It's also a good thing I ensured we had at least 1 free spot in our inventory, not just for the, sorry, just hit the wrong button. Not just for this flare, but for something else we're going to need to ensure this big bitch gets put away for good. Where's Mr. Vickers? Flying his fucking helicopter around. You gonna drop in and save us at all, Brad, or are you just gonna hover around like an idiot? I vote for hovering around like an idiot. Here he is. A little bit of a calm before the storm, because this bastard's out for blood. Let's get the Magnum out. Oh my god. The auto-aim has been letting me down. It's a mechanic in this game where if you're close enough to the enemy and you aim, it aims at them. Ow! The only issue is, with the Tyrant for some reason, Chris has been off. Under a minute to go. Ow! Ow! You big fuck. Okay, we're in caution. It's okay. 40 odd seconds to go. Just trying to bide myself some time because we're waiting for Brad to drop something. I'm just going to use those. We've still got the first aid spray if we need it. Anytime, Bradley. Right on cue.
Use it. Destroy the monsters with it.
Stop fucking talking and let me fucking go pick it up. This is why we needed to make sure we had at least one inventory spot. And even though it's got 4 rounds, I only need 1, baby. Are you ready? Boof. Have a look at the mouth. The mouth is still moving. If you listen carefully, you can hear what it's saying. Subscribe to Zirra. Oh, I can't wait to see this end cinematic. Not this CGI thing of the helicopter landing, but the live action scene that's about to follow. There's Jill and Chris. And Rebecca Chambers. And then they just ride off into the sunset. Which then transitions into the credits rolling with a soundtrack that feels like it does not belong with a Resident Evil game. They had a habit of doing this with the first 3 Resident Evil games. The end credits with the song. So 90s. But I'm so glad I got to play this again. And on the same token, I am incredibly thankful that you guys wanted to see this again. This game and played it again. I think it's only natural that in due course we play Resident Evil 2 again, but do the Claire Redfield playthrough, because I've played as Leon, but haven't played as Claire in the original on my channel yet. And I really do dig Claire's scenario with helping, you know, Sherry and everything else. I didn't get to see that scene with the Hunter and Rebecca, which is a little bit upsetting, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. It's not going to be the end of Resident Evil either. We've still got the HD remaster to play. I just said we're going to play the original Resident Evil 2 again. Resident Evil 7 still needs to be played. Resident Evil 6 is going to be done as a multiplayer. I want to start playing some Reverse on the channel. So, plenty of Resident Evil to come. And we're still going to do the Village DLC eventually too. But moving forward, starting next week, brand new series on the Retro Rewind roster, which you guys have voted for. And almost half of the votes went to that game too. We're going to be playing Bully from the PS2, or Canis Canem Edit in some areas of the world. Very much looking forward to playing that because it's an absolute gem from Rockstar. But I just want to thank you guys once again for rallying behind everything I do, supporting this series, supporting the Retro Rewind, supporting my channel as a whole. I wouldn't be doing this without you guys. So if you could, do leave a like on the video because it does go a long way to helping myself out. And if you're new around these parts, feel free to hit that subscribe button, join the Kaiju crew, and help me out a little bit more. You can check out the playlist down below if you want to catch up on any missed episodes. Hit that notification bell before you leave as well, so you get the ring-a-ding-ding when something brand new goes down. But that's it from me, guys. I'm out of here, and as always, I will catch you guys next time.